Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of Masters of the Universe Masterverse, New Eternia, Faker, Buzz Off, Manny Faces, and Stratos. These 4 figures were in my collection as a kid. I had them in the Origins line. Of course, I've sold off the Origins line. I'm concentrating just on the Masterverse stuff, which I'm finding really, really satisfying. They're amazing figures inside the pack. Let's go over them a little bit. Faker, of course, the sort of the pink and the blue. He's got an axe that has sort of an exposed part where the gold isn't on there. Just very cool. I think underneath the harness he has a little detail. I'm not sure. I have to open that up and take a closer look at that. Cool artwork on the side. Of course, on the back it's different artwork, but it looks really amazing. And of course, you know, Faker, evil robot of Skeletor, gives you a little bit of background on him. And that is Faker. I'm going to just turn that. Of course, on the other side, it just says Faker, and evil robot of Skeletor, of course. And Buzz Off is very cool. He has that gem on his harness. He has kind of an expressive face. And he has a helmet, which is cool. Of course, that axe that... Let's see, can't really see that. Okay, the axe that comes standard with Buzz Off. I don't know if his hand will be any more successful holding it than it is on his on the vintage one or on the Origins one. But very cool detail, attention to detail, even if the axe is sort of unwelcome since you can't really wield it. But it's got a cool art on the side, and of course different artwork on the back, which the back artwork is much cooler. It's very cool. Buzz Off, Spy in the Sky. And of course right on the side it says Buzz Off, Spy in the Sky. And that is Buzz Off. And put that aside. And Manny Faces. Of course, the pink, the orange, the blue, the purple, it's metallic blue and metallic purple. There's metallic gold right in the center where the hoses connect. The knob on top, purple. The hands are dark gray. He has alternate hands up there. That big obnoxious blaster has 3 different faces down here that maybe are meant to be like, I think he switches with the knob, but I think this is the suggestion that he's not switching his faces. He's just wearing new ones. Or you can put those on him if you take this off, maybe. Not sure. You can see on the side he has all of his different identities. And of course, on the very back, a completely different artwork. Manny Faces, human, robot, monster. Very cool. And that's what it says right on the side. So we're going to see in a few minutes what that's like. Of course, Stratos. I had this as a kid, but this one has sort of a gas mask, and it does have this. I don't know what that thing is around his waist. See. I can see a little bit of a thing here. Oh, it plugs in. The gas mask plugs into this. So this must be where the source of the air is. When he gets high enough, and maybe there's no oxygen up there, he can get oxygen through there. I'm guessing. I have no idea. I'm not even sure what New Eternia is. But, of course, the artwork on the side, very cool portrait of Stratos. And then right back here, really cool. Of course, a little bit of write-up on Stratos. Very cool portrait. And, of course, on the side, Stratos, Winged Warrior. And that is Stratos. So these 4 figures look amazing in their package. But why don't we say that we take them out of the package and take them for a spin? Okay, now that they're out of the package, let's take a closer look at each one. Starting with Faker. Faker, super cool. Oh, I knocked over Manny Faces. That's okay. He'll get over it, I think. So, on Faker, there's definitely something behind the panel. I'm guessing it's the recorder or the computerized panel. You can kind of see it a little bit. I'm not going to take it off, but it's under there. He's got a holster for the sword, which I believe the last faker, the Revelation faker had one on his as well. He's got the cool axe. His weapons are scarred up. They're not sort of one texture. They're sort of roughed up. Like they've been through something, or like they were sort of badly manufactured. And he is robotic, so it makes sense that his stuff isn't up to, standards of everything else. That one does look robotic, but it also looks completely robotic. That's very cool. Yeah, that is really nice. I wish they'd hit it with a little bit of different color, or a little bit of, well, I guess some of the paint looks different. Some of it looks like it's kind of flat, or some of it stands out. You can be the judge when you get yours. But Faker himself looks really cool. God, he looks like a friend of mine, kind of. It's super weird likeness, because I see my friend in it, not because it's weird. But that's Faker in the back, and all the blue. He's He-Man, but he's blue and purple and pink, which is really cool. And that is Faker. It's not too much to him. He's just badass. And Faker's always been popular. Oh, he comes with 2 extra hands. I forgot about the extra hands. So he has 2 grabby hands, or 2 grabby hands, a fist, and a motioning hand. And that is Faker. Man-E-Faces comes with 2 extra hands. So he has 2 grabby hands and 2 fists, which is very cool. He comes with a briefcase of his disguises. None of the disguises come out. I try to kind of take them out a little bit, but it feels like there's like a little give. Like they are in there a little bit. Like maybe you could take them out, but they're not. Maybe they're just not easy to take out. Maybe. No, they don't come out. But it's very cool. Of course, that closes up, and you can put it on his back, or he can carry it in his hand. And of course, the posts are right there on his back, which is very cool. It's a nice addition. I've never seen a Man-E-Faces with that backpack before or anything. He also has the giant gun, just the Man-E-Faces exaggerated, just super large gun, which is really cool. Got a little detail on the inside. That's a nice touch. Also, a nice touch is that you can see the sort of pearlescent purple here. That pearlescent purple is also on the robot mask. And he turns the head. That's cool. That pearlescent purple is also on the human head for Man-E-Faces, which is a really nice touch. So this is a pretty standard Man-E-Faces that you would get with, Origins and things like that. But cool detail designs. He had the pads and everything, but the boots are really cool. The things that go over the kneecaps, that's awesome. And of course, he's just awesome. Man-E-Faces is awesome. Stratos comes with the cool scepter, which he always has. He comes with the gas mask, which I had to take the head off and put the gas mask on first, and then put the head on ahead of it. It doesn't sort of flex and bend around the skull. He has 2 flight hands, kind of 2 gesturing hands for when he's in flight. And he has 2 open hands so that he can grip things. And that's very cool. He also has the backpack, which fit very easily onto his harness, which is very cool. He has some posts here. I'm not sure what the posts are for, or if the posts hold something, or I'm not sure what the posts do. He doesn't really come with anything that would plug into a post. So I'm not really sure if that's just extra or... Yeah, no, I don't know. Oh, it kind of took it off the back. Let's see. Let me take it all the way off. And that is what the pack looks like. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what these do. But it goes right onto the backpack. Right there. It's a good snug fit. The scepter was a little bent, but I do like the I can straighten that out. But I do like the bright green and the gold stuff, hints of the old mixed with new stuff in there, which is super cool. And I like the gradation of like the dark blue and the light blue feathers. That's really cool. There's that here where it's kind of darker red, and then it's lighter red here. So there's a little bit of a point of difference. There's no wash on the body. There's just, gray fur everywhere, but not really anything to bring out the details, which is fine. I'm not complaining. It's just a nice touch to have a little difference of color in other places. It's really cool. Stratos is a solid figure. Buzz Off is the only figure in the wave that I can get everything on him. His helmet, his axe, and his wings, of course, are already on him. The helmet stays on really well. That's really nice. The helmet is the same sort of transparent yellow that the wings are. The eyes are kind of this iridescent blue-purple that moves when I move. So it's really nice. It depends on where the light is hitting. It does seem like the paint hit is right here with the blue, but it does seem to go all over the eye when you turn it, which is a really cool effect. Yeah, I'm having too much fun with that. It's very cool. Lots of really nice detail on the helmet. He's got this gem in the center of his chest. I'm not sure what that signifies or anything, but it's really cool also. The axe, the handle doesn't go straight down. It kind of goes at an angle so that when it falls into his hand, he can kind of, if it sort of straightens itself out a little bit. It's still loose. I'm still not super excited about the axe, but it's got a little bit of texture in the middle. Where the blade is, no texture, it's just smooth. But where the rest of it is, there's a texture there that is nice. It's a little bit different color. The axe that I'm used to, that we're all used to, is just a brown that matches Buzz Off's, more or less his brown. See, I like the bracers on there with the claws. Of course, no alternate hands because he doesn't have any. And what would that offering be like? But he's got cool spikes on the legs. He's always had the clawed feet, but it's very cool. He's got the things kind of come up like a boot and not like it's just part of his body. And that's very cool. The chest is absolutely reminiscent of the Origins and of course of the Vintage line. It's got the little striations here, it's a pattern, like a chevron pattern. He's got an expression, man. I like that. I love that, like that face. I love that he has a mouth. That's cool. I don't know if the previous Buzz-Offs had that, but I can't remember what their faces were like. Is that weird? It feels like it would be weird. So the wings are super articulated. They kind of move like that, but they also kind of move up and down like that. You can put the wings down like this. You can position these up like this. These don't go forward or back, but these do. So if you were, in a landing thing, you can have him sort of catching the wind like that. You could also have it, all the way up like this. You have these down here like that. So that, I don't know, it's completely up to you. But you can have the wings down like that. You can see him through there, and then boom, he looks cool just like that. And that is Buzz Off. And that is the new Eternia figures that I'm reviewing today. Again, we got Faker, Manny Faces, Stratos, and Buzz Off. They're all excellent figures, and they're excellent replacements for my Origins versions of the same characters. They're more substantial. They're a little more stylized. I like them a lot better. So until next time, enjoy your toys.